movie's already delivering.
What? I don't see any buns. I don't see a side of fries.
Where's the ketchup?
This is God's greatest mistake. Home, home on the meat, where the meat and the meatalope meet.
Much of the land in the world is grassland. The soil of the grasslands is better for growing grass than any other product.
You don't say.
Grass can grow in the mountains and on steep hills.
Wait. I didn't come here to watch a movie about grass. Thank you very much.
But it grows in
I don't know, maybe grass will become meat?
Any climate.
Brant, that doesn't even seem possible. I would say you are high on crack cocaine.
The grassland states extend from North Dakota south to Mexico, and from Kansas as far west as the Pacific Ocean.
I mean, I can tell from that map that those are mountains.
Since people can't eat grass, why then is grass such an important crop?
Now, let them finish!
These animals, like beef cattle, graze on this grass and depend on it for 3/4 of all the food they eat.
What's the other quarter?
Human.
Most sheep, too, depend on grass for almost all of their diet.
That sheep's eating the other one.
The millions of lambs and cattle are really little more than grass turned into meat.
Little more. The process between grass and cow is
The Corn
seamless.
Belt states extend from as far east as Ohio, west to Nebraska, and from Minnesota in the north, south into Missouri. California and Florida are also becoming cattle-feeding states.
No other states have grass.
Most of the cattle from the range area are sent to the feedlots of the Corn Belt for fattening. Fat cattle make better meat.
Look at these fat fucks.
Now it's roundup time.
These children will be pulped into sausages.
This movie took a hard right.
The calves are cut out from the herd, and the cattle that are ready for fattening are shipped to the Corn Belt.
I'm gonna be in a movie.
These cattle are in a feedlot eating corn.
Fun.
Here they are
This
fed
is
to
too
make
much.
better
The
meat and to have
excitement.
just
My
the right
heart.
finish.
I thought corn made meat.
Finish means
Now they're
the
telling us
degree and
corn
distribution
makes
of
meat?
fatness.
Brandon has had a stroke. I apologize.
Oh,
Cattle,
God.
sheep, and hogs eat about 4/5 of all the corn grown in the United States. Most hogs are raised on farms in the Corn Belt.
Who
of the
put
Middle
heels
West.
on that pig?
Lambs, too, are sent to the feedlots for fattening. About 2/3 of all cattle.
Great editing.
Should we wait until,
Almost
a
2/3
scene
of
break,
all
or
meat
maybe
is
when I
eaten
stop
east of
saying this
Mississippi.
sentence or even this word? No,
On
that's
the
fine.
average, there are more than 1,000 miles between the places where livestock is raised and where people eat it as meat.
Couldn't they just say meat is eaten throughout all states?
This has led to the construction of great livestock markets located in mid-America, mostly in cities such as Chicago, Illinois,
Which we've represented with a
Cincinnati,
battleship.
Ohio, Kansas City, Missouri, South St. Paul, Minnesota, Waterloo, Iowa, and others. One way of marketing cattle is direct. The cattle buyer
That
purchases
one.
the cattle on
Yes,
the
very
producer's
good. Put it on a bun. Bring it to my house.
Betsy, you're dying.
Another way of marketing sheep, hogs, and cattle is through the public
Hey,
stockyard.
hello,
It's
ladies.
the man who
Papa's
represents the
home.
farmer, who usually doesn't come to the stockyard.
And smack ass.
Look how much
His
it
job
annoys
is to
him.
sell the farmer's cattle to get the best possible price. For his efforts, he gets a commission, which is a small share of the sale price. After the animals have been purchased, they are sent off to be slaughtered and made into meat and many other products.
Wow, that was fast.
Inside the dressing plant,
Would you like your
the
cow
cattle
to
are
die
moved on
slower,
overhead
John?
conveyors. This is called the disassembly line.
This is horrifying.
As they move along, skilled butchers remove the hides, which are very carefully saved and are later made into leather.
Are they skin rippers? Is that the title of their job?
Other butchers split the beef into halves. Each half is called a side.
Is that a giant meat chainsaw?
Believe it is, Brandon. Thinking about a career change?
The sides are washed with hot water. Everything is kept clean and sanitary. U.S. government inspectors are always present in meatpacking plants that sell their products in other states.
Yep, that's a meat.
The job of this highly trained inspector is to inspect the meat for purity.
Get one in there low.
The beef sides are covered with muslin sheets before cooling. This shapes the
All right,
fat
boys,
so that
wrap
it will
'em in the
not
blanket
bend
and then
around,
cuddle.
causing it to be lumpy
Cuddle.
after it's been cooled. They are then moved along the trolley to the chill rooms, where they are cooled to a temperature just above freezing.
This looks like a scene out of Silent Hill.
A day or two later, when the meat has been chilled, it may be graded for quality by the meat packers.
I wear a special hat because I'm a big man.
This side of beef is marked prime, which means it meets the government standards for the very best.
It's only half sawdust.
Among the things
I
the
fucked it
grader
up,
looks
boss.
for are these fine lines of fat which run through the red part of the meat.
This is where I fucked it up, see? See, it's not attached to the other part.
Lambs and sheep go on a disassembly line, too.
A
but they are not split
disassembly
into
line. Oh my.
They are kept in the chill rooms until ready for market. Hogs which have been
Whoa.
chilled move
Wait,
into
what's
the pork
happening
cutting
here?
department. The hams, which are the hind legs, are cut off, as are the shoulders or front legs.
Damn, that is a sharp knife or a really
Yeah.
strong dude.
I mean, the takeaway period is don't mess with that guy.
The hams are
That man is
skinned.
cutting pigs in
And
half
some
with a
fat is
butter
removed.
knife.
They are sent to the curing cellars. The rest of the carcass starts along the disassembly line. A butcher expertly pulls out the pork loin with his two-handled knife.
How long do you think it took for him to become an expert at that?
I think we saw him become an expert in that one scene.
Day one.
Can you move your arms?
The spare ribs are removed. Bacon is made from the belly of the hog. This roller flattens the slab of bacon. The backs are sent to be made into lard or salt pork. The trimmings are separated into lean meat and fat.
Trimmings.
The fat goes to the refinery to be rendered into lard and many other products. Hams, after curing, are wrapped in cotton stockinets. They are hung on ham trees and moved into the smokehouse.
The ham trees will be planted in the meadow, and in the spring we can
The
expect
smoke,
a fine
made by burning
harvest.
sawdust from wood like hickory circulates among the hams for about 2 days. After the hams are cooled, they are wrapped for shipping to market. Bacon is smoked like ham.
Okay.
Later, it is sliced. Separated into individual packages,
Yep.
weighed,
You speed it up. Is that it?
and
We
wrapped.
just watched
to help protect the meat
silently
and
as
to reduce
bacon was
the-
coming towards the camera.
In making Frankenstein, sliced meat is forced into the sausage.
This
casing
job
by
makes me
air
feel
pressure
inadequate.
and automatically linked. It goes to the smoke rooms to bring out the flavor. The frankfurters are then wrapped and made ready for market. In their laboratories, the meat packers develop many new items and better uses for the thousands of byproducts other than foods that come from the packing plants. From hides come shoes.
No.
From lamb's wool comes cloth.
No.
Really?
From fats comes soap.
Shut up.
Ah!
Bones make buttons.
Whoa, bones?
And from the glands come many medicines like insulin and adrenaline.
And now you will have all the powers of the cow.
The meat packers constantly check and test their products for quality.
Oh,
and
that
food
is just
value.
terrible.
The meat is now ready for market. It is moved to the distant cities and towns in refrigerated trucks
Convoy.
and railroad cars, which have been iced to keep the meat cool. and
Oh,
fresh.
man, I'm losing it.
The fresh meat is hung in the car.
Meat, 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 grass,
And other
grass,
meat
grass,
products are
meat.
stacked underneath to conserve space.
That is a full recap of the goings on before this.
On the way to the meat packers branch house.
Oh boy!
Here, your local butcher buys the meat. for
Yes,
his
that's a
market.
fine meat.
He carefully selects the types of meat that will please his customers.
Types of meat that will please his customers. Could have you worded that slightly less pervy?
About 6.5 million people work in the producing of meat to turn the livestock raised on over 4 million farms into nutritious meat.
Ugh.
for their table.
Oh!
God.
Whoa! Fist-sized bit of fat.
Looks like something you'd see them
Which
eating
once
in the
was
Temple
sea
of Doom.
grass on the western range.
And back to grass.
And to think this worthless grass turned into something that is killing the Earth's atmosphere.